Okay, we've never seen pictures like this before from NASA. Amazing video of what looks like tornadoes on the sun.
Signs in the heavens and the earth.
Being heard in the atmosphere. People around the world and here at home have reported hearing some bizarre noises.
Some strange noises heard around the world the last few weeks, from Arizona to England and right next door in Manitoba, all showing folks alarmed by what sounds like a noise straight out of a science fiction flick.
It's kind of like watching a scary movie. The background noise gives you the feeling that something terrible is about to happen.
Strange, loud sound. Seems like it's coming from the sky, anyway.
I've heard that Jesus is coming back. I've heard that it's 2012, the world is ending.
This phenomenon stretched beyond North Battleford. Similar experiences were reported in Saskatoon, northern Saskatchewan, and parts of the U.S., even in Europe.
Everybody, this is Scott with Believers Underground, and I'm going to apologize before I even get going with this video because I'm going to just pull the covers off a lot of stuff right now. I'm pissed, all right? Fukushima is dumping radiation hardcore all over the West Coast, okay? There are kids dying for no reason of heart attacks up in Portland, teenagers. Radiation affects muscle. These kids are developing. The birth rates for teens here in California is dropping, plunging like a rock. Okay, these kids they're being miscarried, man, hand over fist. Your government ain't telling you nothing, and why? Because you don't have a government. You have a business. Okay? The United States of Incorporation is just an arm for the G1. Okay? That's a World Bank, 2 blocks down from the White House, 10,000 employees. Okay? You don't have government. And they're in bed with the G7. That's Japan, World Bank branch. Okay? That's why you're not getting no information. As Obama said, oh yeah, I'm going to put a video under here. You just hit that white arrow. So apparently people don't even know how to hit the white arrow under the videos. And for all these harponators and scalar whatevers, okay, you show me a gizmo that can stretch this planet out 26 miles. And it's really 27.2 miles now. You know how much energy that would take to stretch a planet the size of this Earth? Okay? They don't have a gizmo for it. Or Greenland. It's come out of the ocean 2 feet. It's rebounded out of the ocean. An entire continent. Okay? You know how much energy that takes? You don't got that kind of energy for any of those gizmos. You got radiation dropping all over you. Okay? And I don't even have a measure meter. I got Jonathan up north already in Oregon. I couldn't even go with them because I didn't have the funds to vote. And you guys are playing games with all this other bullshit nonsense that means absolutely nothing. Okay? You deal with what's in your face. First off, you don't have a government. It's a business. Second off, you're getting creamed with radiation. It's already in the meat. It's already in the vegetables. It's already in the water. I got the water report from over here in Tulare. There's uranium in it. Okay? And this is the breadbasket for the United States. Okay? So you're just supporting your own death. Okay, well, I got the camera warning. If the tornado hits, get it on film. You know what to do, right? You know what to do, right? Okay, okay. Bye. Okay. Well, as they're having, what is it, bowling ball size hail, okay? And these soft ball-sized hail over there in, where was it, Oklahoma. Man, ever since Fukushima blew up, you haven't been paying attention. 3 weeks later, blew a hole in your ozone, and the report came out. All right? There's a 40% increase in the ozone. Man, that thing's trying it, man. I'm telling you nothing. This whole area is just powder keg. And like down in California here, the teen birth rates are going into the garbage can. They're tanking like crazy. Why? Because the kids are miscarrying, going out stillborn. This stuff also causes sterility. It manipulates your DNA. It's already in the wildlife, the oceans. You got a third of the oceans dying in your face. A third of the fresh water being destroyed in your face. Okay? Man, I was 20 for 20 last year. I was 7.0 in greater earthquakes. Just that was mind-blowing. It's like a record number right there. And I just went around the globe pointing the points of the pressure points. It's stretching. Okay? 8.2, 8.6 was in Mexico, 7.4 Ascension Islands, 5.8. Right on the line, man, right across. She's widening. And Japan's on the clock, man. And it's the G7 doing business with the G1. Okay? Japan is just a business arm of the G7. Okay? Because they're incorporated. And the United States of incorporation, just a business arm of the G1. See, that's why you're 15 trillion in debt, because they're making money on you hand over fist. It's a global market. Okay? That's why you didn't get no reports for an entire year, and people could have put masks on. They could have the air filters. Holy smokes! You need a biosuit to take those things out. And you got all kinds of mechanics pulling them out like nothing. Okay? Obama straight up lied his ass off. I'll put that video right under here, out of his own mouth. Better watch out, man. They just issued a tornado warning for this town.
That's what I just heard.
Yeah, this bug. It's dropping. Okay. Well, this stuff's coming through right now. But anyway, this area was issued a tornado alert. They did see, I guess they have spotters on the ground with the weather people. And, you know, welcome to climate chaos. What do you want, man? Told you it was coming. But Fukushima, man, ever since it blew a hole in the ozone, but see, you got a bigger problem, okay? Yeah, I know, you saw another one into the mix. All right, well, they shot up 5 missiles off your east coast, man. They found another current up there, and it's moving super fast. What do you think all that Fukushima, well, a lot of it went. If it got up into that thing, it's going to start heating your upper eye. Wow, people, you got huge problems, man. You're rolling through prophecy hardcore real fast. You didn't think this, you know, it's going to be a slow event, did you? No, it creeped up on you, but it's here now. Right? Yep, that's some rain in there. You know, that's what we're getting in Central California right now. How about that for a weather share? But, man, you gotta get your head around this. You got some big problems, Earth. Okay? Massive ones. You know, everyone's jumping here and there and everywhere else. God himself is bringing this one. And them horses already left the stable. He loves you. Come out of this stuff. He's the only one that's going to see you through it. These rich aren't. You're not going to, that's for sure. Okay. Anyway, anyone wants to contribute to the underground? You know, only one way to do it, man. I don't use any of that garbage. I'll put the P.O. box under here. The people, man. You got some serious problems. You better start coming together. Okay? Because it only gets worse from here. You know? Okay? You know, yeah, I'll throw myself under a bus to save somebody. It's called love. It's called the action of. Yeah? Faith without works is dead, man. You serve this incorporation beast, and you think you're cool with God? You're way not cool with him. Jezebel, Babylon. Hell on earth, man. Nuclear power. Huh. Boys with toys. It's amazing, you know. But I've told you, man. I've heard. I've seen. And he's pissed, okay? He's hot. Right now, this storm that's moving through here right now is wiping out the food crops. All these blossoms that were on the trees, premature. Okay, that tree right in front of me was all pink blossoms. They're all gone. And that tornado came right on through. Okay, petered out over here by Dinuba Highway. And this rain and all these winds and the hail. Okay, now it's knocking out the power. But it's wiping out the fruit trees, man. All the blossoms. Okay? Adios. You know, this is a multiplying event you got going on right now. And the ice don't care what you think, okay? It's doing its thing. And just wait till you get the huge rebound in the North and South Pole. That's if Central America even makes it through this year because of this planetary alignment thing and the magnetic field being weakened. You know, it'll be summertime down there when it's winter up here. And it would be not a nice event, especially with all those nuclear reactors. Ah, welcome to the 5-month sickness, huh? Well, that's what happens, man. Those reactors burn hotter than hell. Okay? Release hell on earth. In your face. Heck, in El Diablo, I walked that thing. You know, Jonathan. Right in the height of all the Fukushima stuff, man. Trying to warn you guys. So you, look it. I'd love to throw my life down for you. Okay? God's cheap in my book, man. Either you walk it, or you ain't walking it, man. If you're working for a corporation, then, you know, I'm sorry, man. You know, all your good works are going to go into the garbage can. They're already in it. You need to come out of it. Or stop it. One or the other. This earth doesn't care. It's going to fix itself. You're going to see massive earthquakes. This stuff's just going to keep coming. You know, ozone detectors detect the earthquake before it happens. Okay. If you haven't seen those videos of mine yet. On static discharge, I've been trying that for years. You know, it's just, dang, man. Everybody, Scottwood Believers Underground, you know, and
with earthquake activity. People in this community up to us tonight, telling us that they're still hearing this loud boom tonight, and then they feel the ground shake just a little bit. Now, this boom isn't coming up from the sky, but rather it's coming from down below.
Aftershock shook Mexico City. It comes after a magnitude 7.6 earthquake struck 120 miles east of Acapulco.
There seems to be a systematic effort to downplay the earthquakes and especially their intensity. And we're now in the realm of lame excuses for everything. You know, it's amazing that people just seemingly take the word of the most pathetic investigative journalism that's ever been seen in the history of the world in the United States.
More rumblings in Clintonville early this morning.
And what's causing them?
Some Clintonville residents, though, they're speculating, of course. The church's marquee reads, "God is shaking our city. Let's have a revival."
And tonight there are reports of more booming sounds 80 miles away. Police in Montello are now investigating similar sounds.
But so far, they don't have an explanation.
We have a lot of good, reliable sources that reported this pretty much community-wide, and, you know, at this point in time, it is quite the talk of the town. There's no doubt about it.
There was a loud boom, and all the windows shook, the whole house shook.
It felt like my front door was being, trying to be kicked in. My apartment was shaking.
For the third night in a row, unexplained ground shaking has leaders in Clintonville scratching their heads. In our big story, city officials remain at a loss over what this could be. Several theories have been ruled out, including water, other utilities, even an earthquake. The city isn't ordering any evacuations, but some say they are considering leaving town. The booms began early Monday morning, continued Tuesday morning, and came back once again early this morning.
The people there are on edge. Police say they've received more than 500 calls about vibrations.
The ground is shaking in an unusual way.
And what we're seeing is that these events continue one after another.
The ground is shaking